Hey everyone, my name is Beth. I'm here in my magic studio and I'm going to pull a few tarot cards today for us all. And so my tarot cards are always around creativity and art and our creative practice and what to do with the energy around the next couple of days and how we can bring that into our studios and our creative practice and make more art. So here we go. Let's take a look at things for today. So I seem to be working for the most part with the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. I also, again, wow, I shuffled them really well too. So it's not like um, it's, well, my goodness, what have we here? We have got some very, very intense cards, and that is not the energy that I am feeling, but the last one is. So the first two cards are the Three of Swords and the Death card. And so there is definitely an ending there. Okay, this is what I'm getting. All right, this makes more sense because of the last card. There is an ending to the grief and the pain. There is a transformation happening of your grief and pain. That makes way more sense. This is the Three of Swords, and this is the Death card, and that is the transformation. The Death card is the transformation. It relates to Scorpio. We are in the month of Taurus. We just had a Scorpio full moon. We are in this place of transformation, and the Scorpio is the scorpion and the phoenix and the snake. There's so many aspects to Scorpio. And so the phoenix, the snake and the scorpion, like the scorpion is the really, really hard aspects of Scorpio. And then the snake is the living, like, life force, the kundalini that comes up through Scorpio. So those of us with Scorpio in our charts know that we experience pain. Like, there is a lot of processing with Scorpio people, but there is the snake, there is the life force energy that comes from that, and that aliveness, that renewal, that refreshment that comes through the life energy and the life force that comes through that death process is real. And then the upward thrust of Scorpio, the transformation, the transmutation of Scorpio is that phoenix energy, that transformational, like, renewal of life again. So without Scorpios, society probably would have, like, died off. We are the ones transmuting all this so that we have a better future, a better tomorrow. So some of you, maybe all of you, maybe all of us are in that process of transmutation and transformation of whatever this painful story was, whatever this grief was. So maybe some of you have experienced a death in your family, or a loss of a job, or a loss of a relationship, or a home. There's all kinds of losses that show up at this time, and we are in the process of transforming through that. And so the final card that came out is the 10 of Earth. And that is just one of the luckiest, most magical cards in the tarot. And if you can remember it in the Rider-Waite card, it's this archway looking into a castle, and there's a man and woman dancing in the front yard of the castle, whatever, I forget the word. And but on the outside, like we're kind of on the outside looking in, and there's an old man, like a magical old man, and a dog. I think there's a baby there. There is in some anyway. I can't fully remember, but it's this really strong card of magic and joy and family and community and earth magic. And so this is like a, the Muse Tarot is it's kind of a symbolic representation of a symbolic system. So it's even more symbolic. It's less literal, but there's a lovely feeling in it, which is what I like from a creative person. I love the feelings that these cards invoke. And so having this tree of roses, like this beautiful life-giving tree, but it's got roses instead of fruit or whatever. And just having this circle of community around it of, different ages and different race and nationalities and different genders, like all these different people gathered around, excuse me, gathered around the tree in community, creating something better, like and feeling like getting sustenance and getting joy from this experience. And so whatever challenge, whatever pain, whatever you are going through, whatever you are transmuting, excuse me, um, you are the ten of Pentacles is telling you that there is a purpose, there's a destiny, there's a reason, there's a place where you're going, and joy's on the other side. So whenever I get this card, I know that magic and joy are on the other side of whatever process I'm going through. So it's getting that kind of awareness of the future, and the process of going through the grief and going through this struggle and going through this difficulty in order to get to the other side of it and get to the joy on the other side of it. So that's that part. And then I just want to, of course, take and grab another card for the sacred creators. And when I was thinking, I was thinking about the last reading and the Knight of Pentacles that came to the last reading. I mean, we're moving in that direction with our work and changes. And that's the card of change, and number 10. So the Wheel of Fortune, and so what has been down, what has been painful, what has been difficult and problematic is transforming, is in the process of transformation to create something more beautiful. I mean, maybe this is a work of art. Maybe this is a piece of music. Maybe this is something that you're doing that's going to bring the community together to gather around to experience it. I mean, that's what we are doing as artists. We are transforming our pain and the pain of the world into something bright and better. And that is the process of transformation and change. So these are the things to reflect on right now as you go through this process. And I think the card to really look at is this one. And what are you creating? What beauty are you creating right now? All right, thanks everyone, and may the 4th be with you.